Honorable Lieutenant Governor. Please be seated.
Mr. Clerk, please administer the oath of office to the members of the Wildrose Caucus.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Smith, would you please step forward to take the oath of office?
I, Marlena Danielle Smith, do solemnly and truly declare and affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, her heirs and successors according to law.
Thank you. That's me. This is the check, and I'm the witness. Nope. That's it. Thank you. Congratulations.
Mr. Donovan, would you please step forward to take the oath of office?
I, Ian Donovan, do swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty the Queen Elizabeth II, her heirs, successors, according to the law, so help me God.
Congratulations. I'm coming. Good afternoon, members of the Legislative Assembly. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. As Her Majesty the Queen's representative, it's my sincere honor to congratulate you on achieving this milestone, to welcome you as members of Her Majesty's loyal opposition of the 28th Legislature of the Province of Alberta, and to wish you every possible success with the important work you're about to undertake. Your fellow citizens have entrusted you with a very rare and precious responsibility, and that's the honor of guiding our great province into the future. The laws that you will debate as members of this legislature are of paramount importance. They determine the quality of life we enjoy as Albertans, impacting virtually every aspect of our lives, from the education available to learners of all ages, to the health care we receive, to the strength and resilience of our economy, to the safety and vibrancy of our cities and towns. I ask every member of the Assembly to perform this essential duty with the very high level of dignity, thoughtfulness, and dedication to duty that the job demands. I also ask you to serve as ardent and faithful servants of the constituents who have sent you here to act as their voice. And I ask you to seek out every opportunity to build a stronger future for Albertans today and for generations of Albertans to come. Finally, I'd like to recognize the family and friends, including the loud ones, who are here today to witness this important occasion. I'm fully aware that you also serve and take on extra duties and stresses at home so that these women and men can do their important work. So thank you to the family and friends for providing the love and support for those members. Those members need to serve in the best of their abilities. Good luck to you all. God bless, God save the Queen, and enjoy this special day. Thank you.
Madam Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Your Honor. The Speaker has told me I only have a minute and a half, and I've seen how he conducts his legislature, so I don't want the mic to get cut off, so I will be very brief. I do want to thank you all for joining us here today on this historic day. As I was coming into the legislature, I was asked by a reporter how I felt about it, and when you think about where we were in 2008, we weren't swearing in a Wildrose caucus. We had no seats in 2008. We got 7% of the vote, and here we are 4 years later, 34% of the vote, 17 seats, and the official opposition of Alberta. It truly is an historic day. I ran for public office because I care about Alberta. I care about the future of Alberta. And I know each and every one of my Wildrose colleagues feels exactly the same way. I'm so delighted that each and every one of you are going to be here to be a voice in the legislature, not only on behalf of your own constituents, but on behalf of all Albertans. I do want to congratulate you to your commitment to servant leadership. We talked about that an awful lot in the last number of weeks, and I know that Albertans are going to see exactly what that means in the actions you take every single day in public office. It's a huge commitment. It's a huge commitment to the family and friends who are here today and those who were not able to join us here today. Thank you for supporting your loved one in this incredible adventure that they've embarked upon. And thank you for your passion to public service, which I know that each one who is sitting in the legislature here today shares. We're all here to make Alberta a better place. We're all here to make sure that Alberta stays strong and free. I want every one of you to remember that you are trailblazers. I know over the last few weeks there have been some ups and there's been some downs, and that's the way that it is in politics. There are highs and there are lows, and not all of our friends who we had hoped to be sitting here with us today are here. I was delighted to see we almost filled up 2 full pages in the ledger, though. Next time. But I do want to share with you a quote that my campaign manager sent to me a couple of days after the election, because I know that a lot of you have been going through a lot of the ups and downs that I have as well. But remember this, the credit belongs to the man or woman who is actually in the arena, who strives valiantly, who at best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who, at worst, if he fails, at least fails while doing greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat. Alberta is about to see that there are no cold and timid souls among the Wildrose MLAs, and I'll be delighted over the next 4 years to be serving with you. Thank you for everything.
I didn't say a minute and a half. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Your Honor, may I say thank you on behalf of our new members of the Alberta Legislative Assembly for you being here today to administer the oath on behalf of Her Majesty. To Ms. Smith and to the new members who are now in the Assembly for the first time, and the two colleagues who are returning as well. Wow. There's a lot of hype, which is really good. These books that you signed today, these pages in the book that you signed today, listed prior to today the names of 791 different men and women who have been elected at one time or another in the history of Alberta. In the event that occurred several weeks ago, 38 additional people. The 39 members who were elected, but one had been elected previous to that. So we begin the count today with new member 792 sworn in earlier this afternoon, and conclude the count tomorrow afternoon with newest member 829. When you consider that there are 3,750,000 people in the province of Alberta, and we've had 28 elections over 107 years, it is remarkable to me that this democracy has been able to function and sustain itself as well as it has with only 829 different elected people. That's remarkable, absolutely remarkable. You'll find that the average age of this assembly when you convene here next week is probably pushing early 50s. You'll find that the birthplace of the members, which makes this assembly the most unique one in North America, is approximately 55% of the members of this assembly, the 87, were born in the province of Alberta. That mirrors exactly the makeup of the population of the province of Alberta. This is the most global, international, and worldly assembly to be found anywhere in Canada. Virtually all of the members in any of the maritime provinces were born in that province, but in our case, 55%. There's no number like that anywhere, and it makes it totally, totally unique. My hope for you is that you will govern efficiently and effectively, and that you will enjoy and have all the decorum and respect for one another that one would ever hope for out of human beings, and that you have nothing but positives to add to the future of Alberta. So, Madam Leader, congratulations to you on a wonderful, wonderful occasion. I will end by saying a strange bit of wisdom, and I say strange bit of wisdom, a bit of humor to it. Somebody said to me a couple of weeks ago, you know, this is a remarkable place, this Alberta. Everybody gets mad at the government. So they call an election and change the opposition. All the very best to you as you go forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.